Alright YouTube, so I've been a little bit inactive lately with my videos and stuff because I've been away on a university trip and I haven't really been able to play Black Ops 4 or produce any content for you guys, so apologies about that. But wow, there's been a lot of stuff going on with Black Ops 4 lately, so today I'm back with another zombies video, just covering a few things on the map 9 that I need to address and clear up, and also a little bit of extra speculation. So I want to discuss the situation with the Viking Longboat again at the top of the Odin Tower. The video I did on this subject has really taken off and I'm so thankful for the responses I've had on that video. All the comments, all the views, it all means a lot to me, and I'm glad that people care as much as I do and are curious about what's going on with this Easter egg and how we can actually work together to solve it. However, there's a few mistakes I did make in that video that I quickly want to address. So I just want to clear up that once you collected the 3 items for the boat and you bring them to the top of the tower to add them to the boat, I did say that I wasn't sure if you could add the mug to the boat, but not long after making the video I jumped back into my game and realised that you can place the mug in the mouth of one of the dragon heads on the boat, specifically the one which is facing towards the perk machine. Additionally, I did also state that there was no audio cues once you've added the items to the boat. However, once adding the sword, the helmet and the mug to the boat, you'll hear this noise. Now this noise sounds awfully familiar to the noises that the gladiators make with their axes when they spawn into the map and start attacking you, meaning that this could actually be somewhat of a hint towards what we have to do next with this Easter egg and what exactly this step may be linked to. But at this point, no one in the community has any idea what it could mean, and it's one that we're all going to have to work together to investigate a little bit further. I also want to make it clear that the clip I used in my previous video where the crowd are chanting the word row was way off, and this was something I found out not long after uploading the video. So basically the crowd begin to chant the word row when you have maximum crowd affinity, and in fact they're not even saying the word row as in R-O-W, they're saying the word row, R-H-O. It's the 17th letter of the Greek alphabet, and in Greek numerals it has the value of 100, meaning maximum crowd affinity or 100% affinity. So unfortunately for us Odin Boats conspirators, the crowd chanting has been debunked and means nothing in relation to this Easter egg. There's still not much progress at all being made on this Easter egg, but I do just want to give a huge thanks to all the guys over in the comment section on the previous video for discussing this Easter egg and getting a conversation started about what to do next. But in terms of things that I found, there was something I noticed in one of my games where after shooting the boat with my shield, my weapons began to have a weird fiery effect on them, as if it was like emitting fire from the barrel of the weapon. But sadly, due to the glitchiness of theatre mode right now in Black Ops 4, I couldn't actually access my own footage and figure out whether or not it was in fact just a visual glitch, where the fire asset from the flames you get on the dagger that comes with the shield have been somehow transferred to your weapon, or if it was something that is intentional and possibly linked with this Easter egg. Something I did notice in Mr. Dalek JD's recent shield upgrade video is that he actually had this same fiery effect on his weapons in the video, and he did not mention it at all in the tutorial, meaning that either he didn't notice or he simply and understandably disregarded it as a visual glitch. I'll have the footage playing on screen right now from Dalek's video so you can see what I'm talking about, but this is the exact same thing that I experienced in my game after messing around with the shield and the Odin boat. I'm leaning a little bit towards this being a possible lead on what to do next, or maybe that's just wishful thinking, I don't know. I'm a little bit annoyed at the current state of Black Ops 4 right now with all the crashes and theatre mode not working, and because of this not being able to attain my own footage of this happening in my game. But yeah, credit to Mr. Dalek JD for the footage, even though he didn't realise that this would be helpful for me. The reason I think this could be important is because with Norse funerals and burials, which is what we find at the top of the Odin Tower, the boats were actually pushed out to sea and then set alight with a flaming arrow. You might have seen this in Game of Thrones. If you watch that show, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, so that's instantly what I thought of when I started investigating this boat situation. So the fact that we are then somehow given a flaming weapon makes me believe that this could in fact be our way of finally setting the boat on fire. I'm going to have to do a little more messing around on 9 to see if I can get this to happen again, and hopefully be recording at the same time. So yeah, if there's a few things I want you guys to take away from this video and consider, it's that number 1, after adding the sword, the helmet and the cup to the boat, you hear the sounds of gladiator swords or axes clashing together like so. And number 2, this weird flaming weapon visual effect. What do you guys think of it? Is it some kind of visual glitch caused by the shield, or is it something more? To me it looks like it could be intentional by Treyarch. Like, to me, if it was the flames from the shield blade and it was glitched, then it would still appear as if it was emitting from the blade and not the barrel of the strife. And it's also even visible at the bottom of the circuit's kiss, you can see in the footage. So yeah, I'm going to jump back into 9 and see if I can make a bit more progress on this Easter egg, because especially after the responses on my last video, I'm excited to get this one solved and see what Treyarch are hiding from us on the map 9. Thanks for watching this video once again, guys. If you did enjoy or learn something new, then please be sure to hit that like button, or maybe even consider subscribing if you want to see more upcoming Black Ops 4 Zombies content. And as always, I look forward to seeing your comments and discussions down below about any of your own findings or theories about this particular Easter egg. This has been Memphis Plays Zombies. I'll see you in the next one.